dulled or muted just because they were black. Now's the time to tell those stories.
Dana Griffin, NBC News.
And that's nightly news for this Thursday. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Lester Holt. Please take care of yourself and each other. Good night.
We were looking for a killer.
Hands in the air. I'm a detective. Get on the ground.
You knew you were looking at a black man.
I was profiled.
He has to be held accountable.
This is the Brotherhood. I think real hard about your next move.
They are trying to scare the wrong man.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
When you need help feeding your family, call the Family Food Helpline.
Straight ahead, battling through snow and slippery streets. We'll see what challenges delivery drivers face on days like today.
Plus, staying safe in your house after a big snowfall. We'll hear some tips on clearing gas meters.
And a new cheese champion has been crowned in Green Bay. We'll have the details as your local news starts right now.
News Watch 12 with Dan Hagan, Jessica Jukic, and Jeff Weller.
Good evening and welcome to News Watch 12 at 6. I'm Jessica Jukic.
And I'm Dan Hagan. While the sun has set outside, a new blanket of snow is reflecting plenty of light right now.
It was our biggest snowfall of 2023 so far, and we may be doing it all over again in just a few days. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now in studio. Jeff, it's getting frigid out there as well.
Yep, but this two-day snowfall event is basically over after we did this, a widespread close to a foot of snow across the area. More as you go south, less as you go north with this one, but we're pretty much done now. Some lake effect snow tonight, and then really cold temperatures set in as well. Looking outside now, here we are in Rhinelander. Lots of snow banks out there and still some snow on the cars, of course. But the roads up this way, of course, are snow covered across our region right now. And with low temperatures down near 5 degrees below zero tonight, road salts don't work so well with temperatures like that. We'll likely keep them snow covered for a day or two around here. All right, so the system snow or synoptic snow is pushing off to the east of us over there. See you later. There are still some flurries in here, though, and we've turned the wind out of the north right over Lake Superior, a wide open Lake Superior, and that's giving us a few lake effect snow showers out there as well. A couple of those could linger into northern Vilas County tonight, but most of us will not see that unless you go further north and in Houghton, go Gibbet Grange area, lake effect snow showers up there. And then our attention turns over here. Our next weather system coming on shore here in California, making national news there with blizzard conditions across the mountain area. That will be in our backyards later Sunday into Monday. Until then, though, narrative changing over to cold temperatures with lows down near 5 below tonight. So our forecast tonight, though, we're talking about partly cloudy skies and just cold with low temperatures down near 2 below. Your full forecast is coming up. Dan and Jessica.
Thanks, Jeff. If you received a delivery through the Postal Service in the Northwoods, chances are it passed through the Rhinelander Post Office.
And the motto, through rain, sleet, and snow, was put to the test today. Newswatch 12's Mohammed Abdulkawi went to the Rhinelander Post Office to learn more. Mohammed?
Well, Dan and Jessica, speed is always on the mind of a delivery driver. But on days like today, the Postmaster General said it's worth slowing down to make sure every driver does their job safely.
We are expected to deliver for America in any conditions.
The Rhinelander Post Office has 18 routes per day. Postmaster Anthony Turk says, despite the weather, that won't change.
Is this type of weather, the challenge, it will slow them down in terms of how long it's going to take them to finish their route. The bigger issue is with safety.
The best way to help out postal workers during conditions like this is to make sure you clear as much space as possible for your mailbox. This will allow them to deliver mail much quicker.
The other ones, it's the sidewalks, steps, and porches. Just shovel them off. You don't need to go, excessive with making it a perfect path, but just one that they can go up and down safely.
Torek says, while deep snow slows down delivery drivers, it also brings out the best of them.
That helps us stay focused and make sure that on a day like today, conditions such as these, we're still going to go out and do it. We're going to show up at your door, drop off the mail, we're going to leave, go to the next house, so on and so forth.
Whether it's rain, sleet, or snow, Turek believes his team will be ready for whatever comes their way.
Until someone tells us, hey, we're not doing it because the conditions are just so bad, then they're not bad enough that we're not going to be out there.
The post office was able to complete all of their delivery routes today. Reporting live in the studio, I'm Mohammed Abdulkawi, Newswatch 12.
Thank you, Mohammed. And take a look at this. Many of you probably experienced similar scenes like this one today. This is in Rhinelander, where residents saw 10.7 inches of snow over the two-day snow event. According to Rhinelander City Ordinance, the owner or leasee of every property that has a sidewalk is required to clear off the snow by noon of each day, and they're obligated to keep it clear of snow and ice after that.
As people shovel their driveways and plows over here, clear the roads, energy companies are reminding customers to clear their natural gas meters. Clearing snow and ice from gas meters is key to avoiding the potential for dangerous natural gas buildup indoors due to vents becoming sealed while uncovered with ice and snow. Experts recommend keeping the entire meter assembly clear by gently removing snow or ice from the meter, associated piping, and the roof line above the mirror. They also recommend checking often to ensure melting snow isn't dripping on the meter from the trees or nearby roof.
Representative Pat Schneider of Schofield announced listening sessions for people living in his assembly district. The 85th district includes the city of Wausau, the villages of Hatley and Elgeron, and some towns in eastern Marathon County. The first listening session will be held on Monday, March 6th at 5:30 p.m. in the Marathon County Library, Wausau branch. The second session will be held at the Marathon County Public Library, Hatley branch on Monday, March 27th at 5:30 p.m.
The Shawamigan-Nicolet National Forest has a new supervisor. Sitka Pence was named as the Deputy Forest Supervisor. She moved to the area from Montana. Pence began her career with the USDA Forest Service in 2002 while she was a college student. She worked for the fire crew for almost a decade. Before moving to Wisconsin, Pence served as the Klamath National Forest Deputy Supervisor in 2022. There she helped establish a new USDA Forest Service strike team.
A small city in the UP is facing a potentially devastating property tax appeal by Walmart. The city of Houghton says Walmart is seeking a 6-year retroactive $1.2 million refund. The retailer also wants a 60% reduction in future property taxes. If Walmart wins its appeal, the city says it would reduce future budgets to public schools, veteran services, county medical care facilities, and the local library. Houghton says the appeal violates an agreement they made with the retailer. The city filed a lawsuit against Walmart. They say in 2004, the retailer agreed to increase taxable property value after the city created a public roadway and funded the relocation of utilities so that store could expand. Northern Wisconsin got around a foot of snow, and our neighbor to the west was no different.
The National Guard has been deployed to help rescue stranded drivers in Minnesota. Jonah Kaplan has the story.
Four-wheel drive is minor league compared to this. The Minnesota National Guard's Small Unit Support Vehicle, or SUSV. It's how soldiers will reach stranded motorists.
There isn't a whole lot that the machine isn't able to get through or climb over.
The back cab can hold up to 10 people. In front, 2 soldiers and room for at least 1 other first responder. A rescue, though, will take time. The SUSV isn't known for speed.
The average speed, you're going to average around 15 to 20 miles an hour depending on road conditions. Now, once you get into the heavier drifts, you might be going 5 to 10 miles an hour.
But they'll be safe and warm and taken to the armory where staff and volunteers are ready to help.
Food, sleeping area, and then we also like to have games for children.
The snowstorm can make it harder for fire departments to respond to emergencies.
We'll explain what people can do to keep their homes safe. We'll have the details after Weather with Jeff right here on Newswatch 12.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Get personalized support. Call the Wisconsin Tobacco Quit Line. at 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
Dan Kelly won't keep our community safe. As a lawyer, Kelly defended child sex predators who posed as ministers in order to prey on vulnerable young girls. They lured young children to locations they believed to be safe, only to sexually assault and molest them. And Dan Kelly defended those monsters. Do you want someone like that on the Supreme Court? Dan Kelly, an extremist who doesn't care about us.
You've got this. 10 days, 2 kids, and the open road. Tourist traps? Set. Souvenir allowances? Dispersed. Juice boxes? Abundant. You've got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you, with access to over 30,000 surcharge-free ATMs. So when must-see attractions become must-pay with cash adventures, we've got you.
Mom, why is the front door open?
You've got this with Associated Bank.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you.
So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
There you are. Welcome back, my friends. All right, let's thank a snowplow driver today because they had a busy night and a busy day today with 10, 11, 12 inches of snow across the area. I know they're still busy out there now, but overall, give them some room and thank them. They have a very tough job to do. But here we are, snowfall reports. Here's a handful of them. Here at the station, 10.7, Weston, 11.9, Marshfield, 14. So overall, in many areas, close to a foot of snow. But generally, this system underperformed a little bit, as you know, with overall some reports near 8 or 9 inches, which was under projections. Okay, but hey, clap yourself on the back because here we go. We had a great, nice snowfall. The trails needed it. I know your driveway, your back probably hurts now from shoveling, but we could have used the snow. We got the snow. Now we'll get a break for a day before a little bit more light snow in the forecast tomorrow night into Saturday before another major winter storm gets in here late Sunday into Monday. All right, here we go. Out there right now, lots of cloud cover, of course, and also some light snow flurries still in the air. But they're this is a synoptic snow, right? The system snow is moving away. Behind it, though, there's still some moisture in the atmosphere getting squeezed out tonight because temperatures are dropping so quickly. And there's also some lake effect snow flurries in there as well as the winds come right off Lake Superior. By the way, a wide open Lake Superior, that's rare for this time of the year. So lake effect snow is a thing. Go Gibbet Range, on Tanagan, Houghton areas tonight. Look for a 3 to 5 inch snowfall ongoing up there. But for us, though, look to the west of us. So this is a visible satellite picture, basically an iPhone in space taking a picture. It needs daylight. The sun is setting from east to west. Notice across the west, though, that white stuff there, that's clear sky, but that's snow on the ground from this system, over a foot of snow off to the west of us as well. And you can see the river kind of outlines in there as well. Kind of cool visual satellite picture from space. But our next system here is off to the west. This is the next bigger system. A little guy gets in here tomorrow night into Saturday. But this one is going to make national news today, tomorrow, basically bringing blizzard conditions across the west, snow to Las Vegas, all that kind of stuff out that way. It's going to gain a lot of energy and move our direction for late Sunday into Monday and bring us some more snowfall. For tonight, though, no worries at all. But here's a little system on Saturday. So here we are, late Friday night into early parts of Saturday. We could see a quick brush with some snow, maybe an inch or two across the entire viewing area. Again, light, fluffy snuff with temperatures in the 20s on Saturday. That quickly gets out of here. Sunday, we're dry. Then Sunday night, we got to watch in the west. Here it comes, right? The blue and, you know, darker blue. That is potentially heavy snow once again throughout the day on Monday. An area-wide large system once again that could bring us a hefty snowfall late Sunday into Monday. The first one, though, is tomorrow night into Saturday. Looks like a widespread 1 to 2 inch snowfall with that one. We can definitely handle that. No issues at all there. Then we'll get a break in the action Saturday into Sunday, followed by some more snow on Monday. Until then, though, narrative is changing over to a cold, low temperatures tonight for a few of us down near 5 degrees below 0. That's well below average. Here's that cold air to the west of us now. That is all swinging in this direction for really one day only. So highs tomorrow pretty much in the teens, lows tonight down near 5 below. A quick recovery, though. So Saturday back up mid-20s, and then look, right near average on Sunday. And then keep an eye on Monday with that rain snow line close by with high temperatures forecasted right at freezing. Above freezing for Tuesday, but overall hanging out near the freezing mark through much of next week. Our forecast then for tonight, though, looking at lots of clouds out there, bitter cold temperatures, some lake effect snow north, maybe a 3 to 5 inch snowfall north of the UP border. With low temperatures, I went with 2 below. It could easily be 5 below tonight with a north breeze around 10 to 15. For tomorrow, it's Friday. It's Friday. Partly cloudy skies. Highs near 18. So kind of cold tomorrow, right? Southwest breeze around 5, shifting throughout the afternoon. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow. Pretty nice day, right? Albeit a cold one this time of the year. Saturday, so remember, some snow Friday night into Saturday morning. Then we're nice on Saturday, also on Sunday. Snow, freezing rain late Sunday into Monday, changing over to all snow on Monday. That snow could be heavy. Then we dry out for Tuesday before we get another system in here next week, Wednesday into Thursday. Dan and Jessica.
Thank you, Jeff. It's been a slow day on the roads today, and we saw around a foot of fresh snow on the ground this morning.
This slows everyone down, which is not a good thing in the case of an emergency. Pine Lake Fire Chief Brian Gehrig says that one of the biggest issues he sees when a snow event like this comes is that many address signs get covered in snow, and this can make it difficult for firefighters to do their jobs.
A lot of times the snow will fly up and cover those numbers. So if we can't see them, it's, creates a very difficult situation for us to try to locate.
He went on to say that there are a few things homeowners can do to help, like clearing off those signs and also taking preventative measures, such as making sure vents in your home are cleared off.
Make sure with a lot of the new styled furnaces that your vents are uncovered. So that they don't, back up and create carbon monoxide in the house.
Gehrig says that reminding homeowners of this can be the difference between life and death. Coming up, we'll learn about the Wisconsin ties to the newest national cheese champion.
Plus, the local police department squad car has a new look thanks to some student artists. We'll have those stories after the break.
It's your last chance to shop Furniture and Appliance Mart's President's Day sale. Get the guaranteed lowest prices of the season, starting at 30% and up to 60% off furniture and mattress doorbusters. Sale ends Tuesday at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Countertops are the center of a home, with elegant to everyday options. Easy installation you can do yourself, and durability that can take you from crayons to calculus. Transform everyday spaces into gathering places with custom craft countertops. 11% off at Menards.
For adventure, for climbing, for splashing, for towing, for premium, for capable. The GMC AT4 lineup, premium and capable. That's professional grade from GMC. Or get 2.9% APR and no monthly payments for 90 days on turbo high output engine Sierra light duty models.
Do you know the secret to losing up to 1 pound of fat every day? At Wausau Weight Loss, we know the secret. Our unique doctor-supervised program makes it easy to lose weight, get healthy, and get your energy back safely, naturally, and effectively. If you'd love to lose unhealthy fat without counting points or calories, no exercising, no prepackaged meals, no HCG, no drugs, no hypnosis or surgery, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695.
Hi, I'm Janelle. I've lost 70 pounds in 30 inches. I know the secret. I feel great now after losing the 70 pounds. I can do stairs. I don't have pain through the day, through the night. As a breast cancer survivor, I knew I needed to lose the weight to prevent future health issues. I feel great, living each day with hope for my future.
For your free private weight loss consultation, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695. We know the secret.com.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's President's Day appliance sale is ending soon. Last chance to find doorbuster appliances at big discounts. Like this Frigidaire built-in dishwasher, now just $549. Or this Amana gas range, now just $499. Ending Tuesday at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Local elementary students were able to see their designs on a new police cruiser.
The Crandon Police Department ordered a new police cruiser and needed a design for the exterior. So Police Chief Eric Bath reached out to a graphics designer and the Crandon School District to put a local touch on the new graphic scheme. Crandon elementary students were given a template and a few simple instructions. The design had to include Crandon Police to protect and serve and emergency 911.
We had a lot of patriotism, a lot of American flags. Certain designs we thought were really great, but we couldn't use. There were hearts or orange or different colors that we can't use, but they were really great designs.
Officers and school staff narrowed the choices down to 5 designs and gave them to graphic designer Rocky Alstein of Airhead Graphics. He used parts of the 5 designs to create the final product.
It took me about 12 hours to start the drawing, to print, laminate, cut, and apply it to the police car.
The new cruiser is complete and already in use. Entering the final day of competition at the U.S. Championship Cheese Contest, 20 finalists contended for one title, the best cheese in the country. 9 of the finalists were cheesemakers from the state of Wisconsin.
While none of them won the award, another producer from America's Dairyland won for his Connecticut company. Newswatch 12's Matt Weaver reports.
Well, here in Green Bay, the judges have spoken, and out of 20, one cheese stands on top. Europa cheese out of Connecticut takes home the title for #1 best cheese in the nation.
It's got a nice design, it's round, and the overall sensory evaluation is a very balanced flavor and notes and pleasing finish.
Originally from Wisconsin, southern Wisconsin boy, and now here to Connecticut, making some really great cheese.
It's very exciting. I mean, this is the Dairyland state, so we like to keep the title in Wisconsin, but it is United States Championship contest, so let the best cheesemaker win. It's produced by cheesemakers that have a passion for dairy, and it starts with the milk. If you don't have good quality milk, you will not have good quality cheese. They have farmers that produce highest quality milk, and then they put their passion into the cheese making process.
Let that bacteria do its thing in cheese. You gotta really let it ripen. You gotta let it, the Helveticus do its thing. All that starter culture's gonna do its work, and you just need that time.
There was plenty of congratulations and celebration for this year's winner. Next year's World Championships will be held in Madison. But for now, reporting from the Resch Expo Center in Green Bay, I'm Matt Weaver for Newswatch 12.
Right now is absolutely the best time of year to buy furniture. And Slumberland Furniture is the best place during our huge President's Sale. Come see our special offers throughout the store. Plus, special financing is available for convenient monthly payments. And did you know Slumberland offers custom fabrics and colors at no extra charge? Check out this gorgeous sectional, and it comes with a free ottoman. Plus, so much more during our huge President's Sale at Slumberland Furniture.
When searching for your next truck, you want your truck to last. Get the job done right with a Lenz truck. We have them all. Half-ton trucks, Power Strokes, Cummins, Duramax, SUVs, over 800 to choose from. Know that all Lenz trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, and can be bought hassle-free online. Go now to LenzTruck.com.
Lenz Truck, Lenz Truck. We got the trucks at Lenz Truck.
We got the trucks.
The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is here and ready to help. Anyone in Wisconsin can call, text, or chat to get connected to a trained 988 counselor. Trained counselors are here to support anyone experiencing a suicidal, mental health, or substance use crisis. You can also contact 988 if you're concerned about someone. 988 is confidential and free to all Wisconsin residents. 988 24/7. Call, text, chat. Here to support you.
It's Auto Show. The deals start now, and so should you. Get started on your next Ford SUV, like Bronco, Explorer, or the new Escape. Get here to get a deal on the SUV's #1 in brand loyalty. It's Auto Show. The deals start now, and so should you. During Auto Show, choose Flex Buy on Escape, Edge, or Explorer with 3.9% APR financing for 66 months plus 1,000 Auto Show cash.
The unknown is not empty. It's a storm that crashes and consumes, replacing thought with worry. But one thing can calm uncertainty: an answer. Uncovered through exploration, teamwork, and innovation. An answer that leads to even more answers. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
I made this infographic for everyone at home to take a look at my Berkey times. Now, I've done the Berkey 8 times, but 2021 was virtual, so you don't see that on there, and 2017 was canceled. So I range from pretty much 5 hours to just below 3 hours. My best was in 2020. Last year, I did not do so well because I had cramps in the last 10 kilometers, and it really kind of dragged my time back.
Did you drink water?
I drink water. I'm going to try a new strategy.
I was going to say, do you have bananas? Mustard.
That is mustard does not sound good on a ski race.
Gummy worms.
Prevents cramps.
All right, I'm going to be slurping down mustard on the trails. I'll be the only one out there doing that.
All right, well, we wish you luck. Let's go outside now and check out the downtown Rhinelander area. Still some light flurries out there, but there's some cars moving. The roads are all snow-packed across Northwoods right now after a hefty 10 to 12 inches of snow across much of the area. That's now coming to an end. Temperatures are going to drop tonight, though. We're going to have lows down near 5 degrees below 0 tonight. So if we shovel out, it's going to be a bit chilly out there this evening.
Well, I need to go find some mustard, I think.
Yeah,
but
pickle juice, mustard,
pickle juice.
it all works.
I'll put it in my water bottle. Thanks for joining us on News Watch 12. We'll see you back here at 10.
Mr. Food Test Kitchen is brought to you by Golden Carrot Jewelers.
A few weeks ago, I looked at my calendar as we started laying out recipes for the weeks ahead. I have to tell you,